Hello, hello, hello. It's Shae Davis. Welcome back to the chat room. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And over here, we handle our business first. And we're going to start off handling our business by hitting that subscribe button. Please and thank you. Then we're going to hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time we're in the room. And then you're going to hit that like button. So we appreciate you. And of course, this is not a one-sided conversation. So if you have anything to contribute, go ahead and put those comments down below and I'll read them. And hey, and everybody, we can respond on the comments. Okay, today I want to talk about watching porn. Yep, I'm talking about watching porn, honey. This gets real over here. I just want to say this. I know it's more popularized with maybe the males watching porn. I mean, it's females who watch porn as well, but it's really, really a big thing probably on the male side versus a female. And obviously, you know, they have to have females and males to make porn, but more often than not, if it's in your relationship, if you in a marriage situation or even a boyfriend, girlfriend situation, your significant other's watching porn, I don't know. Some people take that person, some people don't. Okay, so some people, you know, really take offense to it. I almost feel like it's, you know, they significant others are cheating on them. I don't know that I feel like they cheating on me. I mean, obviously, I told y'all I'm speaking from experience. I don't know that I felt that I was being cheated on, but I do feel like the porn, what it does is gives you a false sense of reality. Okay, so I try to tell my children, I told you I'm very transparent with my children. I try to tell my children, don't be on them kind of hubs, because I know their friends are doing it, they watching, they trying to turn them on to all of that. And I just told them, I say, you know, you're going to be, you know, somebody else's spouse one day. And what that does when you young and you start watching that, even when you old, when you young, you start, but when you young, you're very influential. You know, you easily influenced by things, for one. So I'm saying you young, you start watching that, and it gives you ideas that are not realistic. And you try to take those ideas over to your wife or your husband, you know, your spouse. And then you trying to expect your spouse to perform like a porn star, which, mind you, these are clips. These are clips of highlights of clips. These are not necessarily things that people do on a daily basis. Ain't no married person that I know of doing it like this on a daily basis. So with that being said, I think you just give yourself and you set yourself up for failure. I even had a friend, you know, a girl I knew. She was just saying how, girl, you know, we want our kids to be the best they can be in every area of their life. And I want my kids to be, you know, great lovers. Oh, that's, I'm thinking, what? I guess I just didn't even think about it like that. I'm just like, girl, that's a little much, but they'll learn that. You know, my son, they learn it. But without us teaching. You know what I'm saying? It's like kids, little babies, you were grand cussing. You learn them stuff, you know, you're gonna learn that. But anyway. So she told me that, and she said, well, so I introduced my son so they can learn some stuff. I told them to go ahead and watch porn. I'm thinking to myself, so you open up a door because you want them to be great. They're going to be great anyway. If they just get a wife and work with it, or get a husband and work with that one person, they'll be great. You practice make perfect. But you're going to introduce them to something that's not reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, not reality. I don't care what you pick up off of that. Your wife might not approve of that, or your husband might not approve of that. So you will go and get this preconceived notions about what pleases one person on a video, a person you don't even know, on a video, versus taking the time to stop and get to learn another person. You know, one that you can actually touch, you know, like a real person. And learn their likes and dislikes. Because I think that when we say I do to people, I think that we spend the rest, commit ourselves and to to the idea and to the process, commit ourselves to the process. That's what I want to say, the process of getting to know each other on every level. Then we can spend a lifetime together doing that. Absolutely, you can spend an absolute lifetime, because you don't know everything. When you say I do, you don't know everything about that person. You want to think you know everything about that person, but the reality is you do not know everything about a person when you say I do, because you don't know, you hadn't seen them in a situation when they've lost somebody in their family they really love, somebody dear to them, near and dear. They've lost them through death. You haven't seen them struggle through a sickness. You haven't seen them under stress, for real stress. You haven't seen them give birth. You haven't seen them raise children. You haven't seen a lot of stuff. So people change and people going to evolve over time. Some things they liked when y'all first met might not be what they like later on. So you can't just generalize and say, okay, I'm going to introduce you to this porn hub, and now you know how to please your mate. Everybody don't like everything. I don't think as a parent I'm going to open my children up to nothing like that, because I just know you get put thoughts in their head that may last a lifetime. And you can also, porn is addictive. So you basically pretty much introducing them to much like a drug. You pretty much introducing them to a drug. Because a lot of men can't kick it. A lot of women can't kick it. They gotta see their porn. So I would think, with like a forethought and a little wisdom to it, think about that before you say, I'm going to introduce my kids and I'm going to let them learn how to do this watching porn. Just think about that. Everybody is built different. Let your kids take their time, figure out who they are, meet somebody, and then commit to that person. Like, for real, commit to that person. Says, do ups and downs. I'm with you. I'm riding. If y'all get married, you ride with them. And I think that there's nothing that you can't overcome. And again, if you spend all your time, instead of trying to watch porn, you can create whatever you want to create with your spouse. And let that be the standard, and not someone else's standard of what the high of anything is. I don't even know what made me think about that, but I thought about it, so I brought it to you guys. It's a real story, because I told y'all I speak about what I have experienced, what I know, because I don't want to bring you nothing here on a hypothetical. I don't want to bring you nothing what I think. I'm going to tell you what it is. So if you didn't do in the beginning, I'm going to end the video right here, but if you didn't do what you're supposed to do, coming in here handling your business, go ahead. It's not too late. Go ahead and subscribe, like, hit that notification bell. Please let me know down below, how do you guys feel about, porn? How do you feel about it? And how you feel about introducing your kids to porn? All right, I'm anxious to read those comments. So you guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Love you.